Blase bling, blase blung blung blung. What's good, son doobie? Another day, another dollar, another way to make them holler. You know exactly how we do. I hope you're working on your plan to get you out of all your madness, the plan to get your life better. I hope everything is working according to plan and it's going the way it should go. Right now, we're going to just go ahead and mess around and just watch some shorts. We're going to do some shorts inside the corner. You know what I mean? This corner has so many uses. It's the negativity corner, the positivity corner, the shorts corner. This is just my corner. This is the corner. We in the corner right now, yo. So, yo, we're going to go ahead and rock out, go check out what's going down over here with some shorts and see what's up. I started with Drake. I'm like, look, just, I ain't want to start with this, but I'll start with this.
Did enough reflecting. I think my brother learned his lesson. It's all just a part of the game. We all got to roll with protection. And just like the motherfucking judge, the hammers come out for objections, nigga.
All right, I'm enough. I'm like, my whole thing is this, yo, like, song is okay, but he's still a sellout. Kendrick will never do it. I hate the fact he treats Drake like a little homie, huh? Yeah, that's whatever, yo. Let's keep that shit moving.
You don't have to like it, but let me tell you, he's a professional athlete with a completely clean criminal record, who's generous, he runs his own charity, he's the best brother, he's the best father, he's the best uncle, he's an absolutely wonderful man. So I like his opinions and I like the fact that he's out there.
Just in time.
Thank you. You don't have to like it.
That's
After me and my girl broke up, Haley said, let me get your mind off the breakup. She took...
Hey, yo, son Doobie, did you just see her tits? Did you just see her tits?
Took me to Las Vegas.
True story.
Yeah, I did.
Whoa! Bro.
We made the love one time.
Beautiful.
Bro. Real talk? No comments. You see, no comments. Yeah, shorty, this is what I do when I see girls like this.
I miss where I grew up. I like that area. I grew up like right in between a really bad neighborhood and a really nice one. So like I've always understood all the hood lingo, but sometimes I'll hear it and like I still don't catch on quite, you know what I mean? It throws me off, I guess because of where I'm at in the area. Like the other day my neighbor was catching up with me. He's like, Ralph, I know you've been hitting some fat licks off these comedy shows, homie. Break bread with your kinfolk, babies. You know me and you, we go way back like 4 flats on a Cadillac, cuz. I was like, man, I don't like when you talk like that, Kyle.
When it comes to certain comedians, right? Some of them are funny and some of them ain't. But it's just for me. This is just for me. I've been watching Ralph Barbosa for a hot ass minute. I'm gonna leave it at that. Ain't no disrespect, homie. I would love for you to do your thing and I want you to continue doing your thing. But why is everybody hating on homie? He's funny as hell. This dude is more creepy than funny. This guy's going to be a legend. Is this supposed to be funny? I'm going to end it right there because that's what I was just asking. A lot of shit that this kid does, I asked that. Is this supposed to be funny? But ain't no disrespect to him because I can't get on the stage and do exactly what he do. You know what I mean? But keep that shit moving.
41,000 miles on this Trans Am. It is...
That's the car wizard, if you don't know who that is. That's the car wizard, part of Hoovie's Garage. This dude. Been watching him for years, bro.
Absolutely beautiful, but it's got one problem.
What is it?
This Trans Am is a museum piece.
It is.
It is that perfect. Everything on here is immaculate. If you were shopping on Bring a Trailer and you wanted that low-mile 1998 Trans Am, this would be something that you would see on there, and you would think, I won the auction, score, this thing's perfect. I can drive from California to New York with no trouble because the miles are so low.
Nope.
Absolutely wrong.
Yep.
Because this thing is leaking from every single orifice. 41,000.
He said the shit is leaking from every single orifice. Your ears, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your asshole, your dick hole. Everything is leaking, bro. No, it doesn't matter what it is. Your shit's leaky.
Here's an idea why you're in a simulation. Let's start with acting, first of all. And a 2-year-old screams at a restaurant, the entire restaurant screams, teach that kid how to act. We're all unpaid actors in some giant script that we didn't write. Simulation, a 2-year-old jumps on a coffee table and someone says, that's a coffee table, don't jump on that. So it went from being something that makes him feel like Superman, he's got his cape on, to something where he has to think about this person's like a family member he doesn't like anyway. He's 2 years old, he doesn't give a about a coffee or a table. And he's starting to like calculate all these things. And by the time you're 40 years old, you've got a wall full of coffee tables and calculating you into your career choice. You know, that's the simulation that I'm talking. That's what I mean when I say simulation.
You know how we're driving down?
Dude hit the nail on the head, and I agree with him. I've 100% agree with Crazy Kanye. 100% agree with Crazy Kanye. Because I got myself not even a wall full. I got me fucking rooms full of coffee tables and shit. I started working out at 40, and I wanted to be a bodybuilder at 40, starting to be a bodybuilder at 40. Everybody, except my little brother, everybody and their mother was like, you can't do that. You can't work out at 40 and become a bodybuilder at 40. Bodybuilders retire at 40. How are you starting? Feel me? So, yo, like, I'm in my 40s still getting coffee tables.
To the Bay for the Cowboys game?
Tomorrow morning, yes. We're leaving at 5.
Why so early?
I want to be composed when I get there.
Well, you know how Auntie has cheer? Can't leave till afternoon.
You have a driver's license, you have a permit, and your mom has a driver's license. You guys can share a car because I'm leaving in the morning without you guys.
You're not leaving without us.
Love this
Call in
dude.
sick.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. The fucking Niners and the Cowboys playing.
And we'll get
I
there.
don't care. It doesn't matter. You can't be late to that shit. It fucking doesn't happen all the time, dumbass. It's just a certain rhythm.
You're not even playing. Why are you acting like
That's
you're
how you
playing?
talk. That's how
I don't
you're
care.
supposed to talk to people.
I have a certain sensitivity around these games. You guys can't fuck that rhythm up. If you fuck it up, you stay behind.
Oh my god. You're not
Oh my God, we're not gonna be allowed to fuck up your vibe. You see?
leaving without us.
Watch me.
You know how we're
If you're gonna leave without us, watch me, yo. For real. That's why I love this dude. No bullshit. Old school.
So I just bought a 2024 BMW M3 competition, individual spec with car and bucket seats. It's pulling up right now. Oh, please take it on angle. Please. Oh, you got it. You did it. Yes. You're good. All right, come on. You come up. You park it right here. Park it right there. All right, so individual color, green. Looks like it's brand new. Let's take a walk around it. Oh, it's got PPF. Thanks, man. I'm just gonna move it over a little bit.
That shit
Check out
is
the interior.
ugly.
Orange buckets. Come on now. Come on now. What do you think? What do you think? Come on now. What do you guys think?
That shit is
It's
ugly.
individual. Dude, the whole
Green and
car's,
orange.
the front end's up. Yeah, the whole front end's PPF.
Wow, these lasers?
Lasers, bro.
Oh, this is the spec.
It's a
I
spec.
agree.
No,
God,
it's
oh,
It's the spec. I know.
Wow.
Check it out.
This is a sick color.
That's a sick color, right?
orange
I
killed
know.
the car. 100%
I know.
killed
Bucket,
that
son.
shit.
Oh my god.
Orange. Yeah.
He's all happy this shit is orange. That shit is ugly, bro.
I know.
Listen. If you don't know this, let me explain to you real fast. If you're gonna have orange interior, you cannot do nothing but Arabian gray. You have it. That's the only thing. The outside has to be gray. It can't be blue. It can't be red. It can't be orange. It can't be fucking green. Green with orange interior. Your shit's ugly, bro. Your shit's ugly. The only color to match either Tiffany blue, Tiffany diamond blue, or a fucking Halloween orange, Michael Myers orange, is an Arabian gray outside, exterior. Gray, silver, Arabian gray. But you know what? Back in the day, you did graffiti, it was called Dove Gray. They changed the name from Dove Gray to Arabian Gray. It was Dove Gray when it was in Krylon and Rust-Oleum spray cans. If it Krylon's and Rust-Oleum. You know what I mean? It was Krylon and Rust-Oleum.
I know.
120%.
I know. It's sick. 120%, right?
That's how much it depreciated just now. 120%. That's how much it depreciated.
120% of the market. 120% of the market.
My brother Zeke pulled
My guy. Moses, what's goody?
up. He wanted to trade in his date just. He's looking at this AP. I basically just want him 26,000 on top.
Let me give you 20 G's, Mazal. We've done that.
For what?
Come on, 20 G's Mazal on it.
This. No papers, no box, nothing. 20 G's cash.
It doesn't make sense. I'm losing money.
You're never losing this business, man.
I'm losing if I accept that deal. 26 bands, and I think I'm firm. That's
Yo,
30.
do
Look at this.
24-5
I'm
or
giving
25.
36 bands over here.
24-5 or 25. 24-5 or 25.
2 bands over here. That's 38,000. I'm giving you 12 G's for this. It's all the money. I got to polish it. I got to do all this crap. Okay, I'm giving you 12 G's. Comes out 26 G's. That's the money.
If you give me 14.
But I cannot give you 14 because I'm not even going to get 14 for it.
Let's get 14.
I'm not going to get 14 for it. I don't get 14 for it. I'm going to get 13.5.
All day 15.5.
That's online. People come to me because I'm cheaper. Give me 25 G's. And that's it. 25. I'll give you another G, no doubt.
Come on, 24 is over. Because I wasn't even planning to get her this.
I'll do a coin flip, 24, 25. We
There
flip a
goes
50
the coin flip. That coin flip will screw your ass, bro. That coin flip
Hold on,
is insane.
23, 25.
No, impossible. And we should already. Impossible.
All right, we should.
That's it. All right. You want the Indian coin?
I don't give a shit.
Let's fucking get it. You got the 10 on the front, and you got the guy holding the Indian flag on the back.
All right.
Which one you want? You want the guy holding the flag?
I want the guy.
I'm flipping it like this. Something a little different right now. Let me go fucking high with this. My brother Zeke pulled up. He wanted to.
We don't know
They were
what
gonna know I was
happened.
a SEAL, right? I was gonna let them know. I knock on the gate. Okay, he takes my passport and it tells me to sit down. And the process, then you start your process. And so this process is interesting because there's no application. You're coming in from fucking all over the world, guys from all over the earth. They need to figure out who the fuck you are, right? The known evil's better than the unknown evil. They give you an IQ test. First, it's pull-up bar. So that was the first fucking thing. And I came in on a Sunday night, Hunter's full moon, it's 2019, October. Sunday night, it was raining. Get up on the pull-up bar, and I fucking cranked him out. He goes, get down, right? Descend. And he had a Russian accent. He a Ukrainian dude. Yeah, a lot of Eastern Bloc guys.
In their legion.
Yeah, a lot. The IQ test, preliminary IQ test, very basic, fucking math and 5 questions, you know, and then it was wait. So now you're in this waiting game with guys from all over the world in this small ass barracks room, probably 20, 30 guys in this one room. They were gonna know I was a SEAL, right?
Offer, and now they feel like he could absolutely be a stopper.
Oh, Durant just knocked away Bronny James's attempt inside as he was cutting in for 2. And a quick foul. Okay, Jared, how many shots today did you say Dunn got up?
300 to 400.
Okay, let's look at his defense on Bronny James.
Unsuccessful challenge here, and you see the body down low by Kevin Durant rotating over.
White clubs are a trip, man. A white audience, if they don't like you, they don't boo you, you know. You just get like a golf clap, you know, like. Right? And that's when you know you ate a dick, you know, and you're like, man, I gotta get my shit together. It's in front of me. Latinos, I know there's Guatemalans and Salvadorians, all love. Latinos, when they don't like you, they don't boo you. Latinos just start talking to each other real loud.
Oh, this dude's lame. I'm over here looking at this real fast. Check this out. This right here. This right here. Diddler starter pack. All it comes with baby oil. You know this shit is corny already, right? This is dumb corny already. This is really what's up when it comes to this type of shit. You lames, the lames that ain't part of anything, that is just judgmental motherfuckers and just being a lame person that doesn't live life, and you've never done anything in life, you've never just done shit. You look at somebody like him as the devil and a monster and all this crazy shit. When people in the adult entertainment industry, this is normal shit. This is normal. This is very normal. You got to remember something. People have this delusion where you're thinking that you're on heaven. This is heaven. Like, this is God's country. Bro, you're living in the devil's land, bro. The devil runs this whole shit. That's why God said he's not allowed to do anything but give you temptation. This world is run off temptation. So for somebody to be like Diddy, you want to know the real truth, and this is the real truth that a lot of people don't know, because back in the day, back in 2003 and 2004 when I was living in Atlanta, fucking AG Entertainment, Alex Goodwin used to throw Diddy parties. Everybody went to Diddy parties. Everybody who was down with the scene went to a Diddy party. You know, back in the day, there were gay dudes, bisexual dudes, transsexual dudes. That's nothing new. Guys fucking each other is nothing new. Guys sucking each other's dicks ain't nothing new. That ain't nothing new, bro. That's how they get down. The thing about it, and this has been going on forever. I mean forever. The thing with him, homeboy, is what he did after the fact. After the fact. So basically, he would fuck you and then beat the shit out of you. That's one of the big things about Puffy. A lot of things that a lot of people don't know is when they have the freak offs, and the dudes were willing. Dudes were down with it. Females were down with it. They were cool because they're at the party. Look, check this out. It's the actions of the of after of what happened, of what people are flipping the fuck out about. They're sticking the hard-boiled eggs up guys' asses and beating the shit out of them. Shit like that. If you don't know about that, go look it up. So, Diddy will wine and dine you, right? And then he'd fuck you. And after he fuck you, he beat the shit out of you because that was his fetish. That was his thing. He had a thing of fucking dudes and then fucking them up. Like legit, whap, 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 whap. Like that. Lighting dudes up. So for everybody wondering like, oh, he's the monster. No, ain't no monster, bro. He was a monster when he beat the shit out of people. But before he turned into the monster, like what he did to Cassie, he fucked her. You see what happened in the hallway? You know what I mean? That's what he was known to do. That's been known forever. This is 2004 when I was on the radio, and he was doing that shit. He was beating the fuck out of dudes and shit, yo. And if he didn't fuck you up, if he himself didn't fuck you up, his security team will mollywop your ass, son. That was known. That ain't nothing. But you got to understand something. Everybody in that bullshit, there are willing participants. Willing participants. Because it was known back then. Back then. We're talking 20 fucking years. It's 2024 now. 20 years. 20 years. Fucking around over there with them is going to get your ass kicked and you're going to get amnesia because they give you the GHB. GHB is another thing. Everybody's like, oh, GHB, but that shit's still around. It's been around. That ain't, bro. You feel me? Maybe to you lames and to you people that are just fucking living in the corner, like scared and safe. That's the best way to put it because there's people living their life scared and safe. Not outside their house. Don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and give you a little bit more. I'll give you a little bit more. Check this out. Back in the day, back in 2004, 2005, swinger parties was a big thing. I used to throw them. I used to throw swinger parties. So to be open and be out there like that, it's not like I'm throwing a swinger party to go fuck dudes. Never. I don't rock like that. But sex parties still rock. People still have sex parties. They're not orgies. They're swinger parties. When you go up in there, 99.9% of the time, you're fucked up on something. It's very rare to go to any type of party, swinger party, sex party, any type of those adult entertainment parties and be sober. You're going to be drunk. You're going to be on GHB. You're going to be taking ketamine. You're going to be taking Tussie, which is coke and ecstasy, Molly, acid, gel tabs, mushrooms, fucking chocolates, you know what I mean? Yo, fucking at the fucking door. Back then, they ain't have them. Now at the door when you go to a swing or a sex party, when you walk in the door to check in your clothes, they give you Viagra and Cialis. Like you're walking in getting shit off rip. Most of the places, how do you rock? You like your Molly, your ecstasy? What do you want to do? Everybody all up in arms and everybody acting all crazy over this fucking guy right here. I look at y'all's lames because this has been going on and this is nothing to me out of the ordinary. You know what you're getting into. My dad was a heroin. He used to deal heroin and he got into heroin and he became a heroin addict and he died that way. He gambled in a game he ain't know the rules to. He thought he can control that shit. And it's as simple as this. Anytime you're in a game where you don't know the rules, Know the rules to what you're playing. The people that are playing these games know the rules. They don't even know the rules. They know how to manipulate rules. They know how to change the rules. They know how to flip the rules. That's why, bro, everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. He's not locked up for fucking dudes in the ass. He's not locked up for fucking GHBing motherfuckers, giving them shots, because that's what we call them, taking a shot. That's what taking a shot is, bro. You gonna take a shot? Taking shots? Who's doing shots tonight? Shots are GHB, bro. Shots ain't liquor. Shots is GHB. Who's doing shots? Ain't nothing normal. You know what I mean? It is craziness. But when you in that world, it's not crazy because that's your world. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I can keep going on this. I can harp on this for another hour. But for me, I'm already sick. I am sick of seeing the fucking memes about this guy. This right here, especially the Diddler starter pack. Diddler. He ain't diddle nobody. That motherfucker has willing participants. Bro, he had willing guys knowing they're going to get fucked up their ass, and they offered they booty holes. Here you go, on a silver platter. You know what I mean? How is that diddling? When I hear diddler, when I hear that, I automatically think of under 10. And you're doing some sick old shit. Like sick shit. Like, here, let's wrestle. Let's have a tickle fight. You feel what I mean? That's a diddler. That's a sick fuck. You need to be taken out to have, when you want to have a tickle fight with somebody under 10. You feel me? Because that to me is diddling. It says right here, and I'm just going to say this, adults only. Well, I could say 95% besides Justin were adults. I have the hatred again. The hatred towards this guy is when he does with the sick shit with unwilling participants. Unwilling. And here it is. As a grown-ass man, if you see another man being a sexual predator to anybody, being a bully about it, makes you feel a certain way. But in the adult entertainment industry, you know about these people. You've heard about these people, and you try to steer clear of these people. The only way he's been getting away with this for so long is the connections. He done fucked up the connections trying to sue De Leon. He fucked up the connections with a couple other things he wasn't supposed to do. He wasn't supposed to say, really. Said some shit, did some shit. They revoked his fucking pure platinum, get away with everything and get out of jail free card. But Victor Santiago, who the fuck are you? You only got 74 people. P. Diddy misses you. You're corny. Your shit is corny. Your shit's corny. Corny, bro. Corny. I don't even know why I went on a rant like that. But
why not just hide the amp wires up under the carpet? It'll be faster that way. This don't take that long, but care about being clean. And this client actually likes the way that I do my amp rack, so I'm gonna give him what he wants, because that's all that matters. Because some of y'all be out of control in the comments, tearing people down and bashing folks just because they don't buy the same brand that you buy or they don't do the same thing the way that you do them. And
he's facts. Let's look at the comments. The cable management is immaculate. 100, he gets a like. I learned how to twist cables from you, and it was a total game changer. Wow, that's 2 positives. We're on 2 positives right now. We're on 2 positives on fucking Facebook. Do your thing. That amp rack looking nice. Oh, that's 3. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I usually did my wires as hidden as possible. Saw one of your videos and inspired me. Bro, use official, family. That's it. He's 5. Yo, he got 5 mics, yo. That's a clean install, baby. Don't pay them no mind. Bow, bro. You got 5 mics, bro. JP Audio, you official. You official. Look at that. Look at that little braids and shit. With, bro, clean as shit, bro. Clean as shit.
So how did y'all kick So Icy off?
That's a great question. I cut hair at the barbershop. Gucci.
What is that? Zaytoven. Zaytoven!
Called me. Hey, Zay. You know, Jeezy want to do a song with us. Like, we need to go to the studio. He got studio time set up for this.
Son. I remember him.
I leave the barbershop, go to my mama house, meet Gucci over there, make the beat, 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, because we trying to hurry up and get to the studio. Because Young Jeezy is the biggest thing going at the time.
Yeah, he moving.
But he wanted to do a song with Gucci.
Yeah.
So we sitting there, we get down to the studio and we just waiting in the lobby till it's time to go in there to do, to do the song with him. And you can tell when we came in there, first of all, Gucci started bragging on me again so much. Like, yeah, he this and that, he all that. And I'm like, bro, please stop doing that, because I feel like when you play the beats, now they going to be listening like, bro, he ain't all that. You like he all
this
that.
better be the greatest thing I ever heard.
Yeah. One thing about my music back then, I never felt confident in my beats that much, because I didn't know how to mix, I didn't know how to master. My stuff just sounded just rough, or it didn't sound,
This is Zaytoven, bro. Zaytoven basically ran Atlanta for fucking the 2000s and shit, yo, when it came to beats. Like, the humbleness, this is how it is to be humble. You got to be humble like this, bro.
You go to the studio, somebody else's music sound like, well, that junk sound like it's supposed to be on the radio.
Right
That's
now.
big.
Right.
Yeah. My music sound like, but it ain't turned. Can y'all turn it up a little bit? Or I can't hear. Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? Is that what it sounded like? So I'm like, bro, quit doing all that bragging, bro, because you gonna make me look bad.
Nah, I got bro. Your presents, Zaytoven official, son.
No way. No, you're lying. No, you're lying, bro. No way. No, you swear to God. Oh. No, you're kidding.
Yeah.
What the Why?
I love you. And the car comes with
what
this
the
guy. You're a cheap bastard, but...
No.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Holy yo, that's crazy. I thought it's 100% you're trolling me. Like,
yeah, no, I got you a Bronco, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. I love...
Hey, yo, Broncos right now are 100 bands, bro. 100,000. I just watched a video before I started recording. Steve will do it. Just went to the jewelry store and dropped $1 million. This is next video, and I started recording. He's giving fucking this dude, the fucking dude who wants to fight everybody, because he's Bradley Martin, because he's fucking 270, Mr. 270 Bradley Martin. He's giving him, the motherfucking Bradley could afford his own truck. He could afford his own truck. I need friends like this.
Love this.
He got you drunk before giving you a car.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
check
did.
it out.
Holy. Oh my God, bro. Oh, you got the.
Oh, yeah, the big.
Yo, you're lying.
Bro.
What the?
It's.
Oh my God, bro. It's so crazy because I was looking at these.
Yes, but you weren't gonna fire.
No, I'm such a. I never fire. I never do. Oh my God, bro.
That's not.
It says how Mr. Beast balances a relationship. This ain't Mr. Beast, bro. This ain't Jimmy. I'm out.
I like to keep my Sancho karma clean, okay? It's all about the give back, carnal. You have to distribute the pepino. I know I always say, hey, the pepino's not free. This is a premium product. This is luxury lengua.
Yep.
But at the same time, bro, hey, it's for the needy, carnal. We gotta give back. And besides, after so many cat lady jokes, I gotta go drop off some chile to a lonely cat lady, okay? This is how you keep the scales of karma in balance, carnal. The Sancho universe, hey, it keeps giving, pero you gotta give back to the needy, carnal. Of course, it helps the dojo. There's tax breaks involved, all Sanchonomics.
No, but here, let me stop the dude real fast. I just went on a crazy rant about Diddy. Look at the first fucking comment. Has this dude been to Diddy parties? Bro, like it's corny. Eduardo Rodriguez. You live in La Feria, Texas, and you're married to Melly Villalobos. Bro, man, like... So now everybody, just because you know what's really fucking annoying? This is what's really fucking annoying. Just because you know somebody, that's it. You already you know what they do. You know what they do. You're part of their whole style. They shit. Everything. Because you know them, now you're down with every fucking fetish they got, every meal they like, you like just because you met them and been around them, you are them. Bro, this shit's corny, bro. This shit's so fucking corny, bro. Let's try to get through like 3 or 4 more videos and see how many fucking you're gonna see Diddy Party fucking comments.
The first one that I saw was actually the matte white car that Floyd Mayweather owned for quite some time, and it showed up in the 1.7 range. But then a few days later, another Grand Sport popped up, a red over red with red and silver wheels, 2012 car.
That's
the first one
babies.
with the Super Sport wheels,
That
the
look
only
like
one
Baby
with the
from
clear
Cash Money.
taillights. So I put the equity from the blue LP640 that I sold with the equity from the GTC4 Lusso, the money for the 6-wheeled Range Rover from Car Trek, the money for the Rolls Royce that we raced across in the US Express, and 3 out of the 4 Cayennes from the Sway project that I sold. So the combined equity in all of those cars was just under $600,000, and that would be my down payment or my cap cost reduction to purchase the Bugatti. Now, it was listed by Bugatti Broward for $1.69 million, and I could see from the pictures that there were certainly some needs, which was going to help me in negotiating it, hopefully way, way down. The car had come into them on consignment, but they had also run it through the shop to see what was wrong with it. And a lot of things were due based on time, a lot of things were due because they were in need, and a lot of things were just needing reconditioning in order for the car to demand a full retail price. Now, in their minds, the full retail price...
Bro, I only can listen to this dude Ed talk for a little bit from VinWiki. Like he will. All right, check it out. I jumped into my car so I can go down to Vaughn so I can buy bread, and I drove back. You see how fast that story was? He'll turn that story into a fucking 3-hour fiasco. Oh, I woke up and I was looking for my shoes, and when I found my comfortable shoes, I had to get the right socks to match them. So I found the right socks to match them. After I found my socks, I laced up my shoes, and I slowly opened my door. When I opened my door, I happened to see the Bugatti that I wanted to buy. So I thought to myself, oh, can I get this Bugatti? God damn it, Ed, get to the point.
Was commensurate with a couple other cars that were on the market in that 1.6, 1.7, 1.8 range. Now, in reality, the real retail money, in fact, the money that the previous owner had paid, was about 2.2 to 2.4 million, and I believe it can, in fairly short order, return to those kind of values. So I talked to them about what it needed. The big things were drive belts. Now, by time, most of these cars need to have the drive belts done, which requires almost totally separating the front and back of the car in order to get access. And the quote...
Well, perfect timing for that.
This is a funny story. I was in MDC in New York.
That's fucking Mike Frazzese, yo. This is one of the original mafia gangsters, son. He was actually in Goodfellas, the beginning of Goodfellas. Mike Frazzese, man. Official tissue. Ill hustle. If you don't know this motherfucker's hustle, bro, he had this tax hustle at gas stations that was to die for. My God, bro. Damn it. I was born during that time, so I was too young to participate in the gas station hustle. But if you ever hear his gas station hustle, fucking amazing, bro. Amazing.
And then they're taking me across country to my designated spot, which was Terminal Island. So on the way, they brought me to Lewisburg, right? Penitentiary, level 6. And at the time, all the blacks in D.C. had rioted, and they burnt their prison down. So they were dispersing the blacks all over the system. So they didn't have a place to put them, so they opened up the basement in Pennsylvania, and it was condemned. They weren't allowed to open it, but they opened it up for this, right? So now the feds are mad at me. They bring me there to Lewisburg, and they bring me to the basement. And there's 250 black guys and me, right? Now, I'm a young guy. I'm 30-something years old at that time.
Ain't nobody touching him.
And as I'm walking down, they got me shackled, and I'm walking through the tier down there, and these black guys are going, oh, Whitey, we're going to get you. And I'm saying, man, I'm going to have a tough time here. Hope these guys figure out who I am. That's what I'm saying to myself. Right. No sooner than I say that, it was like God was shining down on me. They had televisions on the tier, right? So as I'm walking down, all of a sudden, newsflash, Michael Francis, captain in the Colombo family, stole $2 billion. You know, and they're looking at the TV and they're looking at me, and all of a sudden they start cheering.
Yeah,
that's amazing. I said, God, thank you, right?
They ain't fucking with him.
There's a
Mikey Frazzese, they ain't fucking with him, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? This was in the 80s. He used to have this hustle, and all I know is he was able to tax gas pennies on the dollar. And he ended up fucking buying like 28 gas stations or some shit, bro, and had this hustle going for throughout the 80s. Millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of dollars when you pumped your gas. Bro. Love it. Sorry, love it. I'm a hustler. Love that shit.
Funny story.
Hey, Julio. Notice you don't finish your crust. You think that's because of something fucked up from your childhood?
Hey, Dr. Phil. You only had one therapy session. Chill out, all right?
I don't know. Maybe Luis is onto something. I mean, it's pretty fucked up that you don't eat the crust.
I just don't like the taste. It's not deeper than that.
Well, I don't know. Sandy says everything's interconnected. You know, and I had said to Sandy that I used to clown you. And Sandy said that since I had so much power over you as a kid, that it probably messed you up. Hey, Julio.
That's fucking my dude, bro. This dude is hilarious. That's fucking Cholo Fit. You know Cholo Fit? You need to know Cholo Fit.
Notice you don't.
A lot of people say, I want to move to Monaco, but what's the cheapest way to do it? Well, you need a permanent address. So you don't have to buy, you can rent. So here, for example, is a studio. And the studios are typically about 28 to 30 meters. This one's actually 31 square meters. It's got parking, and it's got what the locals would call a cave or a cave. So that just means a storage space that's...
Bro, all joking aside, look at the first comment. If you need to move to Monaco cheaply, then you really shouldn't be moving to Monaco in the first place. Monaco is one of the richest places on this planet, bro. You don't use cheaply and Monaco in the same sentence. Ever. That's like saying I want to go to Dubai on a budget. You ain't really going to have a good time there, motherfucker.
Okay, I need guy in the group.
Here we go with these fucking videos, right? You got Trax NYC. He doesn't do it. I've never seen Trax NYC do it, but I've seen everybody else do it. I've seen Volcom, Moses. Moses, the Jewel is my guy, though. I fuck with Moses because I like his style. Manny. And I've seen like 6 other jewelers. Benny, I love you, Benny. Benny's official tissue with Moses. I fuck with Benny. Benny really doesn't do it that much neither. Benny is more of a fucking down to the point type of guy. But these motherfuckers with the, oh no, I need 28.5. No, but I'll give you 28.4. No, let me get it for 28.5. Let me get it for 28.552. It's like you motherfuckers are arguing for $100. You're arguing for $500. And you're ignoring that 28,000. Like, you're already making 28,000. Like, is a 500 really a make it or break a situation? Let's see.
Needs a Pepsi, but it's got to have a card.
He wants a Pepsi with a card.
We have Jubilee.
He wants the Pepsi with the card, okay?
What group? Oh, who can verify chat? My group.
All right.
That's us.
It's Vukum. That's what I said, Vukum, right?
We desperately need one. Please, Yasha. I know he's got one.
Yeah, he's probably got one. They all got one. Hit it. There it is.
We got 2 options.
Oh, look at this.
For your stupid asses that don't know why they call it Pepsi, is because the outside dial and shit is blue and red.
2020 like new.
See? Blue and red.
2020 also with the older card. Pretty net.
March 2020. 2020.
It's the color of a Pepsi bottle. That's all it is.
Nice condition.
Yeah, both.
It's got links.
Absolutely love that watch.
One has a new card, one has the old card.
And how much is this?
This is the older card. I could do 22.
22, I was going to say 19.
I'm afraid to ask the newer one.
23.
23.
I don't know why everyone's loving these watches. This watch lately.
Told you, everybody's loving these watches. He doesn't know why. Because it's a fad.
I honestly
style.
don't. But I do see the Jubilee. Yeah, you know what it is? They think it's going to be discontinued. And you know my philosophy.
Like crazy.
Oh my God. It's unbelievable. I mean, I hate to be a low baller. This one's going to be too much. I know who the... It's one of my good guys.
19.5 or 25?
Possibly be
19.5 or 25?
19 again. It's below cost.
See? 19.
I just got this.
I'll do 22.5.
You know what's funny? Without a card, it's like you can find them, and they're so much less. The guy wants a card. He definitely wants the card. 19.5?
Still below my cost. Got to start with a 2. I'll give it to you for 21, and that's like bottom. You won't find them. So oysters are going.
I've done seen so many of these fucking videos. 21.5. 21. They're gonna Mazal at 25. Watch. 20.5. Watch.
Make your guy happy.
I don't know if that's gonna ever work on this guy. This guy is one of those guys. It's like he's just happy to begin with.
We like the happy guys.
I need it. Can't do 20,500. I'm gonna break even on this guy. I don't care. He's one of my good guys.
What I'll do is, because honestly, it's basically almost what I gave.
All right, no.
I'll do 20.8.
Done. I don't want to. You got to make
I'll
money.
take it.
That's all right. I buy and sell this guy a lot of stuff.
You see?
All right. You're the man.
Fucking shit. All these watch videos is over $500.
Meow, 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 meow.
When are we leaving to the game?
Ah.
You know Auntie's cheer competition?
Nope.
I'm a scat man.
What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? About that?
I'm a scat man.
Oh. I have done so much acid to that.
You're very fancy. I have something very cool for you.
I'm not fucking with you with food in your
Sit
mouth.
down was the way we resolved everything. We sat down, they were structured. When I say structured, you had, normally the boss was in control of that. If it was a serious one, rather than two captains or capos getting together, you had to bring the boss in. He was the final rule. What he says goes, like it or not. And there was rules. If you're a made guy and I'm a made guy, and we're arguing over a business issue, and you're lying through your teeth, I can't call you a liar. If I call you a liar, I lose the argument automatically because I disrespected you. You have to be respectful to meetings.
That's how I was raised, right there. Out here in Southern California and San Diego, you cannot act like this. You can't act gangster like this. They have no idea about acting like that. I know you're lying through your fucking teeth, but I won't call you a liar because it's disrespectful.
So if a guy's lying, you got to figure out how to let the boss understand that without calling him a liar. And then at the end of this, whatever decision the boss makes, that's it.
Final.
There's no appeals. There's
Final.
nothing. You shake hands, you get up, and you leave. And that's the final ruling. So you mentioned this. I wrote a book. It was actually a business book. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. HarperCollins was the publisher. After they heard about that, they said, we're not having any more meetings from now on.
What was I just talking about? I was talking about when he first came on about 2 videos ago, how dope that fucking scheme he had was. Look at the comment. What a joke. Really, you screwed the taxpayers New York out of that gas tax. You should still be in prison. This guy, he doesn't talk about, he says a whole lot of nothing, never to the point. You see? You see? That gas tax he did was fucking unbelievable.
And they're all sit downs. He said, that's it, because it was a lot more efficient.
What kind of things would get resolved in a sit down?
Everything.
Normally business disputes. And then sometimes, quite honestly, look, that's a life with serious consequences. And if somebody violated policy, made a mistake to the point where he was going to pay for it seriously, you had to sit down to decide his fate, basically. You had people speaking for him, people speaking against him, and then the boss would make the final ruling. So that could be, a serious sit down, could be a business matter. Sit down was...
My brand new Aston Martin got stolen. So I'm cruising, then London traffic hits. Bucket, pull over, I go in this new casino, I sit down, blackjack, I come out $6,000 poor, my car is not there. So I go to the casino management, I say my car's been stolen, I need to see the CCTV from outside the front of the casino. Eventually the manager comes back down and goes, yep, your car was stolen. And what happened was this, when I got out of the car and locked the car, there was a van maybe 20 meters ahead. And when I pressed the button to lock the car, they somehow picked up the code of the key and a laptop, and they replicated the key code. These dudes got in the back of a van, dressed as traffic wardens, so no one suspected a thing. With a laptop, press a few buttons, the car unlocks. Bang, they get started and they fucking speed off. Unbelievable. My brain.
I absolutely love Andrew Tate and I fuck with him to the most, but I don't believe that. I fuck with Andrew Tate, but I just for me. I don't believe that. I really don't believe that. Like, there's certain things that I believe he says, and the Fugazi, he kicks that Fugazi, but that's that. Well, that was it. I hope you enjoyed my little session of doing my little YouTube shorts for right now. I'll be back later on tomorrow, do some more shorts, talk some more shit. You know how we get down. I'll catch you on the flip dip, dippity doo dip, and I hope everything is coolly high for the rest of the night. You be safe out there. Tusitos.